Very good morning to all of you. Today I Sujata here for 7th standard subject moral science. We are going to start a next chapter of this second term. Unit number 11, the real purpose of education. You know what is the real purpose of education? It is not basically to make your career. It is basically to educate yourself, to learn something, how you are going to get something, how to sit in the society, how you deal with the people. And education is the first important part of everyone's life. So being educated, it is necessity to live in this society. So let's study. We come to school to get educated. We learn a lot of things and go out to build a better life. How we build a better life? When we success and better future. But what is the real purpose of education? As I ask you, is it true that children go to school mainly with an intention to gain knowledge? No doubt, it is an important aspect of education. To gain knowledge, it is an important part. However, education is something more than just gaining knowledge. So let's learn what is an education. Intelligence and character. Education is what remains after one has forgotten everything he had learned in school. So, what is the purpose of education? Is to replace an empty mind with an open. So, this is the important purpose to get lesson. How we can get knowledge? First, we need a thirst for knowledge. What's the meaning? Have you learned this word? Thirsty means pyasa, right? So, thirst for knowledge. If you have a thirst to gain something, you are going to get something. If you are going to your class for fun, you are not going to learn something. Like an educated person will have a thirst for knowledge. His or her learning is not restricted to the four walls of a classroom. The desire of knowledge makes education a lifelong process. As you heard, due to COVID-19, number of students studying through mobile phone. Most of the person, if you are not able to get any meaning of a word, okay, you are not going to get, suppose some of the word written in front of you, like wisdom. If a student don't know the meaning of wisdom, they go to the Google and try to search. That is known as thirst for knowledge. Means you want to gain something, and this is a lifelong process which never finish. Always attentive. From knowledge to wisdom. Knowledge is mere fact. They help us to know the world and its creatures. But wisdom is the ability to know what is good and what is bad. In real education, knowledge should be transformed to wisdom. Okay? So if you know something, you should can able to judge that what's the thing are right or wrong. So when knowledge touches your brain, wisdom touches your heart. Then we have character formation. What is the meaning of character formation? When knowledge and wisdom work together, one succeeds to form a good character. And when we cultivate certain values with us, and all actions are motivated by these values, character is born. Okay. So to build a character, you should have a proper knowledge, you should have a wisdom to work together. Then we have a courteous approach. Courteous approach means you should have a determination, ability, want to do something. So he or she is not affected by challenges. Like if you have a number of challenges, you have a courteous approach to achieve something in your life. So you should not think about the losses. You should not lose anything. You should work hard continuously. Problems may come and go. Life advances to higher levels. Then we have a social responsibility. If we are working somewhere, if we are dealing with some areas, you should not harm the other peoples. So you should not harm any kind of place. So an educated person will be socially responsible. Being a social being, we have certain duties to perform. An educated person will never run away from responsibilities, but do them as a perfect as possible. So, number of time we have seen mottos: go green, keep clean. This is a social responsibility. Humble at heart, always be kind. Education does not make one proud, but humble. If you have studied master, graduation, it should not be proud, but we should have humble. We should always be available to help someone. What we know is nothing compared to what we don't know. Okay, so we should not think about that we have a lot of knowledge. We should compare which knowledge we shouldn't have. Okay, then what we have gained is only a drop of water in the great ocean of knowledge. So always think whatsoever we have gained, it is a just drop of water in ocean of knowledge. This realization make one humble. So students, these are the question answers of this chapter, and you have to solve one more activity. Activity number 6. See, in this activity we have you, family, close friends, friends, and acquaintance. We have a different chart of these. Write the names of people related to you under each section based on the diagram above. Understand how closely they are related to you or to others. So, like if I am standing here in my family, I will write their names, close friends, then friends, and acquaintance. In this acquaintance, you will write that a person you know, okay, that you know, but who is not a close friend, okay, they are not in your friend or close friend list, just a person you know. Okay, so you have to write activity number 6. Thank you. Have a good day.